Do you feel the tension of this getting to you as the game?
It's vitally important that we start picking up points, and the quicker the better. But it's a challenge for us all. You know, we want to stay in the Premier League. We've got 7 games to do it. It's in our own hands because basically we've got all the teams to play that are round about us. We've got United, we've got Kilmarnock, we've got Falkirk. So I mean, we want to try and close the gap, and it's up to us to start doing that.
Before the last 3 games, I mean, they were a foreign team in Scotland with 1 defeat in 9 games. That was to Rangers Ibrox, and we're playing very, very well. So really just got to pick up again.
Where has it gone wrong for you in the last few weeks?
Well, obviously the cup game against Celtic was disappointing because we felt we could have, went to Hampden and got through to the semi-final. And the league game against Celtic as well on the Tuesday night, we lost a goal the last 4 minutes. And the heads were down a bit, went to Falkirk. They got a great start. They scored the first 6 minutes, which settled them down, of course, got a goal in the second half, which really was against the run of play. But Kilmarnock's proved this season time and time again they're a very good side. They're as good as any team, so we'll come back again.
Neither team is currently high on confidence. If Aberdeen are to escape, they're leaving it late. Both they and Kilmarnock have to fight for Premier survival.
We won on Saturday at Aberdeen. We're going 7 points clear of Aberdeen, and we've played them 3 times this season. We've beat them 3 times. I think we deserve to beat them. And they're obviously going to be a tough game. They're all tough games now to the end of the season. As you said earlier, we love to play attacking football, but I think a lot of games are going to be a battle.
The most important thing is getting the results, and it doesn't really matter how you achieve that. You've just got to try and pick up as many points as you can. But we'll try and encourage our players to play football, but we need that endeavour, we need the effort, we need the desire to do well, linked in with the good ability we've got.
Apart from that, sure to be tense Aberdeen-Kilmarnock game tomorrow, it's Celtic-Motherwell.
And Kilmarnock have become the first team ever to beat Aberdeen 4 times in a Premier season. Final score from Pittodrie, Aberdeen 0, Kilmarnock 1. Mark Skilling was the man who got the vital goal 5 minutes into the second half. That's a highly significant result, clearly, at the bottom of the Premier table. On the board alphabetically, we can get a report on that match for you now from Robert Duncan.
Final score, Aberdeen 0, Kilmarnock 1, and Aberdeen's worst nightmare is coming close to reality after this stunning result. 1 goal was all it took to end Kilmarnock's recent goal famine and bring the threat of relegation ever closer to Pittodrie. But apart from Skilling, their goal scorer, Kilmarnock also had to be grateful to their goalkeeper, Dragoš Lekovic, who had an outstanding game. After a lively start by Kilmarnock, with new signing Paul Wright creating an early threat, Aberdeen dominated most of the game, but they found Lekovic in unbeatable form. In the first half, he had a spectacular save from Grant and then twice blocked Dodd's route to goal. And 6 minutes into the second half, joy for Kilmarnock, disaster for Aberdeen. With Aberdeen again pressing, Kilmarnock broke away, and when the right-wing cross came in, Skilling lashed it into the net. Lekovic again saved brilliantly from Ingles and Shearer, and to try as Aberdeen did, they couldn't force home the equaliser. Final score, Aberdeen 0, Kilmarnock 1.
Aberdeen's troubles continue. They're now 7 points behind Kilmarnock. Those, though...
While Rangers head towards a 7th Premier title, Aberdeen continue to slide in the opposite direction. Mark Skilling's goal for Kilmarnock increases the prospect of Aberdeen dropping out of the top flight for the first time in 90 years. Aberdeen 0, Kilmarnock 1. Relegation fears heightened for Aberdeen. Kilmarnock have beaten them 4 times this season. Now Mark Skilling getting the goal.
Kilmarnock, they've opened up a bit of daylight today with their away win at Aberdeen.
More importantly, Thistle are within a point of Aberdeen, who lost their crucial match with Kilmarnock at Pittodrie 1-0. Mark Skilling got the goal, and Kilmarnock in the process became the first side ever to beat Aberdeen 4 times in a Premier season.
Killie were one of the bookies' favourites for the drop, but Alec Totten's side with the evergreen Steve Maskrey fired them out of trouble. 6th place so far for the Rugby Parkers with a game left.
No luck for Aberdeen as Killie become the first club to inflict 4 Premier defeats on the Dons in a season.
Kilmarnock headed north, looking to be the first team in the history of the Premier League to inflict 4 league defeats on Aberdeen in a season. And after only 3 minutes, Tom Brown showed the visitors meant business. But the Dons hit back, eager to get a goal. Ingles' header was fumbled by Lekovic. And when the ball came back in, the keeper's eccentricity almost gifted Aberdeen another chance. But the move came to nothing. It proved to be a frustrating afternoon for the Dons fans, as wave after wave of Aberdeen attack was foiled, sometimes brilliantly. So the Dons tried again, the ball breaking to Peter Heatherstone. His cross turned on by Billy Dodds. And with Duncan Shearer in attendance, Lekovic had to react quickly to smother the ball. Next up, Billy Dodds running on to a through ball from Gary Smith. Lekovic had to come to clear. He missed, and Killie was saved by Derek Anderson's clearance. Aberdeen were in full control at this point. Joe Miller's long run at the Killie defence, ending with him teeing up Paul Kane. But it proved to be a poor finish. Kane almost redeemed himself moments later with a free kick, but it went just inches wide. Into the second half, and Kilmarnock delivered a crushing blow to Aberdeen's chances of survival. Ali Mitchell's strong running and good cross rewarded with Mark Skilling's finish. It's 1-0 to Kilmarnock. Despite throwing everything at Kilmarnock, this was not to be Aberdeen's day. Lekovic somehow denying Heatherstone as Killie claimed the points.